Dirty currency notes are reservoirs of germs resistant to antimicrobials, and that's a warning coming from a scientist at the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. The researchers from the Department of Theoretical and Applied Biology have found species of methicillin resistant a group of bacteria responsible for diseases ranging from boils to pneumonia on the nose. Love FM's Kwesi Deborah has more in the following report.
Bacteria are everywhere, in my palm, in the air, in the water, inside, outward. But I would want to tell you about a certain bacteria commonly found on our skin and in our nose. Staphylococcus species. Staphylococcus. And these bacteria, also known as the staph, are usually harmless, but sometimes they can result in infections which can cause death, especially in people with weakened immune system. Enough of the big words. Enough of the big words. No, left it one. Methicillin resistant Staphylococcus aureus. Methicillin resistant Staphylococcus aureus, also known as the MRSA. And these cause infections which are very difficult to treat because they are resistant to key antibiotics. And they can be transmitted in the hospitals, at your workplace, in the schools, everywhere. No, not gone yet. Now, scientists at the Department of Theoretical and Applied Biology of the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology decided to find out the frequency of MRSA on circulating currency notes in the Kumasi metropolis. Dr. Linda Ofori is one of the lead scientists.
We wanted to just have a look at what these currency notes that are in circulation are carrying, because we were looking at the fact that just when new notes are released from the Bank of Ghana, within a short time, all the currency notes begin to look so old, and different people are using it. So we try to look at it in the sense that if people on the public transport, like the churches, are using it, those at the toilet facilities are also using it, those in the markets are using it, children are handling it. I mean, people put it in all kinds of places. So we just thought about it and just were like, okay, let's try and see what it's on our currencies.
For the study, 120 currency notes were obtained from different places and analyzed in the laboratory.
We found staph, which is normal because it's on our skin, in our nose, on our hands. We found E. coli, we found Klebsiella, different kinds of organisms, yes. As for the MRSA, what we did is that because we found a lot of Staphylococcus, we tried to screen to see if we find the MRSA. It was significant for the number that were positive for Staphylococcus. Yes, it was significant.
So for those of you who are fond of counting money using your saliva, do you think is a good practice?
You know, when you are counting money, and you can sneeze several times when you are counting bunch of money, and you know our market women don't use the machines, they use their hands, and people are fond of applying saliva to their fingers whilst they are still counting. It's not a good practice, because these microorganisms are on the notes, and as you introduce moisture to the note, you are increasing the numbers on the note for the next person who would pick the money. And so we need to stop it. I remember years ago they used to have a pad, a foam pad with water that they would dip their hands in and use to count the money. That is better. Even that, we need to be changing the pad, because microorganisms love a lot of moisture, cool places. And so I'd advise that our market women or people who handle, anybody else who handles money, try as much as possible to disinfect your hands after handling the money.
Reporting for Joy News, Kwesi Deborah.
And back in the studio, my name is Aisha Ibrahim. We'll take a break on Joy News Prime. We'll bring you the second part of sports and business.